is the cause that animals are in danger. There are too many reasons why animals and plants are about to stop extinct, either because they hunt them or destroy their habitat. In Mexico, the Ministry of the Environment and Natural Resources support Mexico's commitment to prevent the extinction of the wild space. With the participation of the government, institutions, academics, civil society organizations, and groups of experts, work is being done on the recovery of biospace. Among them are the Mexican wolf, the golden eagle, the vaquita, the jaguar, the tapir, black bear, among others. In Russia, we have a great biodiversity, but that is not enough since everyday animals fight not to be extinct. We have problems such as cutting the trees, among other problems. In Spain, they have more than a million animals in danger of extinction since the people there use them as recreational activities or the certain. In Spain, there is destruction of animals' habitats too.
Examples of projects to solve the problem. Spain. Sea Bird Life. They evaluated threat situation of Spanish bird species. They work to stop the destruction of habitats that affects protected species or species in situation of population decline. They identify and denounce actions that imply the violation of the BIS directive, preventing the hunt or capture of birds whose populations are in decline or nest of protected species are destroyed. They work to prevent the illegal trade of species in Spain. WFF, World Wildlife Fund. A WWF fight every day on the ground to combat the causes of this destruction. Their goal is to ensure that wild species population stop declining or increasing. That is why they call for concrete measures to protect their habitats and remove the pressure of unsustainable production and consumption. Joint efforts must also be made to combat poaching, species trafficking, and stop the introduction of invasive alien species. They want to go from 6 extinction to 0 extinction. Now Russia, FMAM. With the support of the Global Environment Facility, the Government of Canada and the Moore Foundation, the program has sought to improve the professional management of 4 protected areas: the Kronotsky Biosphere Reserve, the South Kamchatka Sanctuary, the Bystrinsky Nature Park, and the Nalichevo Nature Park. The program has invested in infrastructure, equipment, and personnel. More than 1,000 staff members received training in tourist development, environmental promotion, and management effectiveness. Likewise, in protected areas, information systems were established to help identify poaching patterns and allow the control of critical species for preservation of environment. Russia works to conserve and restore wildlife. The conservation and restoration of wildlife and endangered life, as well as the planning and implementation of activities, are priority of the Ministry of Natural Resources of Russia. Since 2019, the federal project Preservation of Biodiversity and the development of ecological terrains of the national project Ecology gives special attention to 11 such as the Amur tiger, the leopards of Central Asia, the Far East and the snows, as well as the polar bear, the bison, the saiga, the mountain sheep and the crane, among others. And then we're going to talk about Mexico. The CONAP. CONAP coordinates 45 programs for the conservation of species at risk with the participation of government, institutions, academics, civil society organizations, and groups of experts, who also worked the recovery of various species. Among them are the Mexican wolf, the golden eagle, the vaquita marina, the jaguar, the pronghorn, the Central American tapir. And PROCER. PROCER is an initiative of Mexican government. The objective is contribute to the conservation of species at risk and their habitat, promoting the collaboration and participation of institutions of higher education, research and organization of civil society, ejidos and communities for sustainable development.
Can Mexico use those in the sample to solve its problem? Project Russia, Savarium white crane, animals captivity. This project is encouragement in Mexico using zoologics in such as San Juan de Arbón, the coyotes, the lerguis, and Chapultepec forest and jet, in the production, fighting in the reproduction of endangered species. However, it does not ensure that the purpose in in captivity, because animals being in the captivity for a long time can develop abnormal behaviors that lead to psychosis, turning in circles, reproductivity, like in the boys, bears or king, their divide, reproductivity, the disabilities, behaviors of sexual eating disorders. A of this depends on the measures taken to take good care of the species, and that can develop herding.
Project in Spain. Conservation and network of corridors. Habitat loss and fragmentation are considered one of the main threats. Mexico is a country rich in fauna and flora, which has all the characteristics to be able to carry out this project. However, we know that in our country there is not much economic investment in terms of these issues. A project difficult to be able to carry out, but not impossible.